Hello, future grammar nerds. So I'm going to follow up to what is a verb with this short video on what is not a verb. Okay? You might think a verb is easy to notice, but people get mixed up quite a bit. So I'll show you a couple of situations where people get mixed up and how you can double check if it's a verb. Okay? So here's a sentence with what looks like an action. His jump fell short. So we know that jump can sometimes be a verb. I jump. In this case, it's not a verb. It's actually a noun. So in this case, jump is a thing. So how can you really tell within the sentence whether this word is acting like a verb or acting like a noun? You can tell by trying to change the verb tense. If you try to change the tense and it doesn't make any sense, then it's probably not a verb. So let's say that we were to try to put this in past. His jumped fell short. That doesn't really make any sense, right? Or his will jump fell short. It does not sound good. So you can be sure here that that is not a verb. But that could be a verb. Even if it looked just like that in a different sentence, it could be a verb in a different context. So another one that often confuses people, if the sentence starts with a verb with ing. So for example, jumping. That sounds like an action, right? So jumping is fun. Every child knows that. So is this a verb or not? Well, I'm suspicious already because it's at the very beginning of the sentence. That's a place where we're more likely to find a noun or an adjective. But what if I try and change the tense? Jumped is fun. Will jump is fun. No. So you can't really change the tense of this. So this is not a verb, it's actually a noun. So when it looks like a verb like that, but it's a noun, it's called a gerund. You don't have to worry about that so much. Your job is just to be able to notice that that's a noun and not a verb. The other thing that can help you identify with the ing form, if it's a verb or not, is the fact that an ing verb tense always has a helping verb. So if it were a verb, it would be I am jumping. And if it's a verb with ing, it will always have the verb to be as well, just to help make the verb tense. So that's all for now. Later, nerds.